Neon drip slow off a diner sign. Freightliner lullaby hums a line. Motel carpet prayers soda stained blue. Graffiti maps where the GPS flew. Bus stop sermon in the paper cut. Pawn shop halos with the shutters up. America's heartbeat under warehouse roofs. Backstreet gospel with scuffed up proofs. These are the back streets, 10 steps wide. Stories in the brickwork nobody tried. Dreams in the lunch pail, hope in the jar. Rust belt rhythm to a coastal guitar. When the city forgets, we still keep score. Fix what's broken with the corner store law. Out of the alleys where the daylight bends, we build the chorus the news pretends. Pothole planet, storm drain hymns. Skateboard sparks writing midnight rims. Corner store ledger, tap till Friday. Ball roll ladder, paint a wider highway. Vacant lots bloom with the pallet stage. Open mic coverage on a minimum wage. Kids trade shortcuts like heirloom rings. Map new routes past the siren winds. Mama flips coupons to miracle stew. Dad patches sneakers with bicycle glue. Bus break size like an aging saint. Hands learn patience where the signs say ain't. Cameras blink but the truth runs live. Jobs in the handshake, favor survive. Read the brick braille, the fire escape flare. Backstreet atlas and nicotine air. If the map says no, we annotate. Turn yellow tape to a starting gate. These are the back streets, 10 steps wide. Stories in the brickwork nobody tried. Dreams in the lunch pail, hope in the jar. Rust belt rhythm to a coastal guitar. When the city forgets, we still keep score. Fix what's broken with the corner store law. Out of the alleys where the daylight bends, we build the chorus the news pretends. Third shift nurse on a scooter glide. Pulse like a metronome holding the ride. Warehouse saints with the forklift grace. Barcode psalms in a cold air place. Cashier blues in the fluorescent choir. Coffee for armor, laughter for wire. Old hotel sell rooms by hour. Janitor turns that grief to power. Holler if a neighbor's porch goes dim. Group chat pings like a safety hymn. Text me home with the pin drop map. Hands form bridges where the sidewalks gap. Backstreet engines teach patience slow. You keep your cool or the fuses blow. Who keeps time when the clocks run cheap? Responds people with promises too real to sleep. Who threads light through a chain link fence? Folks who make meaning out of 50 cents. Where's the future in a city that shrugs? Under the hood with the box of lugs. Taco truck vespers in a parking lot nave. Hymns in the steam that the spatulas wave. Long night market beside soul food rain. Backstreet languages braid in the lane. Bodega cat like a velvet judge. Stamps your silence, says don't you budge. Barber spins news with the clippers riff. Therapy cheap in the powdered whiff. We know the policy, live the delay. Depending on paper, do it our way. Mutual aid in the trunk with rice. Take what you need, leave something nice. If luck won't come, we iterate skill. Compound tiny in the iron will, yeah. These are the back streets, 10 steps wide. Stories in the brickwork nobody tried. Dreams in the lunch pail, hope in the jar. Rust belt rhythm to a coastal guitar. When the city forgets, we still keep score. Fix what's broken with the corner store lore. Out of the alleys where the daylight bends, we built the chorus the news pretends. Blackout candles in repurposed jars. Basement constellations borrow stars. Hydrant crowns on a summer block. Chrome spray halos on a sidewalk clock. When the richest names on a bus stop pane. Hands draw hearts in the breath made frame. Every setback scaffold sends. Every close sign breeds defense. We measure our wealth by the hands we hold, not just the digits that the ledgers told. Print through letters like a brass parade. Still we brought umbrellas from the shade. Shutters yawn, forklifts drum. Brittle pans clap to a city hum. Paper boys bite through a lavender street. News of the ordinary, brave and sweet. If the skyline bluffs with this tower talk, truth takes sneakers for a stubborn walk. Back streets hum where America mends. We shake the dust and start again. Tie those laces, fix that seam. Out of the alleys we raise a dream. When the highway roars and the headlines fade, the back streets keep the promise made. Lights blink like seismographs of fake 50 constellations, map a paper plate state. Chrome moon yawns, slips $1 to the tide. I lace my oath in the drum, then ride. Ruthless 808s like a hammer in the canyon. Bang, 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 bang. Dark G-funk bass line like a shadow with a fang. Bang, 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 bang. Minutes need synth sirens, city in a trance. West Coast heartbeat make the concrete dance. I don't buy crowns from a clearance rack. I weld my throne with a spine straight back. If the deck stack crooked, I recook cards. Make a new table out of scrapyard scars. I was raised where the palm trees spell prove it, where rumors travel faster than the budget moving unit. I learned to audit silence like a CFO of patience. Turn a no-name alley into platinum formations. Blueprint eyelids I draft and rim. Wake up with a city carved under my pen. Every closed gate got screws I can borrow. I built tomorrows from returns on sorrow. You can hear it when the kick hits, asphalt shivers. Break like rosaries, tailpipe rivers, and opera pistons in the midnight suit. I tuck fear in the crate, then ship that mute. Talk less, talk more, that's the neighborhood creed. Plant habits and gravel, harvest speed. If fate wants rent, I pay in sweat. Receipt stamp, risk, resolve, respect. Snare puts chalk on the night's cheekbone. Bass writes laws on a courthouse cone. If doubt brings lawyers to sue my breath, I counter with calm and subpoena success. Ruthless 808s like a hammer in the canyon. Bang, 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 bang. Dark G-funk bass line like a shadow with a fang. Bang, 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 bang. Tennessee synth sirens, city in a trance. West Coast heartbeat make the concrete dance. I don't buy crowns from a clearance rack. I weld my throne with a spine straight back. If the deck stack crooked, I recut cards. Make a new table out of scrapyard scars. Clock tried petty, so I snapped his wrist. Bent every minute till the hours confessed. Ledger reveals, turned grad school notes. Majored in grit, double minored in hope. Mentors weren't men, they were red parking meters. Charging by grind, overtime believers. We bartered our breath for a blueprint truth. File steel dreams in a long haul booth. I keep the circle smaller than the vinyl's hole. Only day ones, hear that needle soul. Trust is a safe with a 3-tone lock. Miss one click and the door won't talk. I'll never rent worth to a borrowed brand. I sand my name with a craftsman's hand. When envy arrives in a crown of 10, I light the kiln and invite it in. Subfades to a whisper, hi-hats count. Street in hills once, exhale mount. Send flickers green like hospital signs. We flatline fear, shot cold back in time. Kids at the window tracing clouds with chalk. I turn my schedule to a lighthouse clock. Every tick a beam across the bay. Come home straight, not come home paid. I anchor my peace like a freighter at night. Drag chain slow through the rumor and spite. If the past throws hooks from a salt stain reel, I cut that line with a stainless wheel. I've been to skip groove, the click, the pop, the hand on the platter that refused to stop. Now the record spins true on a velvet mat. Needle like a valve saying copy that. Gold dust spills like citrus on chrome. Billboard side, work then home. Throne isn't views, it's callous proof. 10,000 nails in a stubborn roof. Let the scent draw wolves on tinted glass. Let the kick pass verdicts, no fraud can pass. If not invoices, hours I didn't know. I stamp contest, didn't repossess glow. Ruthless 808s like a hammer in the canyon. Bang, 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 bang. Dark G-funk bass line like a shadow with a fang. Bang, 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 bang. Innocent synth sirens, city in a trance. West Coast heartbeat make the concrete dance. I don't buy crowns from a clearance rack. I weld my throne with a spine straight back. If the deck stack crooked, I recook cards. Make a new table out of scrapyard scars. When the ocean nines wrinkles from the sky, I count wins by the reasons why. Not luck, not noise, not second-hand fame. Just breathe backbone in a first-name flame. If tomorrow asks what weapon you bring, I say discipline's drum, a bell that rings. Hardcore heart with a time-lock brand. West Coast pulse and a diamond hand. Sodium rain on a pawn shop strip. Late bus weeds with a busted lip. Grandma's hymn in the stove warm room. Steam draws halos in the window bloom. Rent due letters like a brass parade. Shoebox savings in the closet break. History heavy as a cast iron valve. We flip that skillet, feed hope now. If the weight gets loud, we carry it. Sing beat grief to a drum, give pain no wing. Black as a baseline, bright as a flare. We plant them all in exhausted air. Hands still working, hands still raised. Faith on empty, courage unfazed. Say our names whole, no edit, no gloss. We bloom through concrete and pay that cost. Red line borders like fences of ink. Mortgage no while the taxes link. Heated by the oven on a frostbit night. Blanket forts pitched under street light white. Sirens rehearse in the rear view jaw. 10 and 2, tongue holds law. Yes, officer with a careful tone. Roll of the drive, make it home. Corner store dinner, ramen and rice. Auntie makes miracles twice on a slice. News calls monsters with hunger made. We write mercy where shame gets sprayed. Ring door prayers, porch like codes. Mutual aid down weathered roads. 2 carts shared like 50 strong. We pass the blessing along. If the dice roll crooked in the table tilt, we bring our tools and rebuild what's built. We don't beg thunder to change its tone. We braid umbrellas from what we own. If the weight gets loud, we carry and sing. Beat grief to a drum, give pain away. Black as a baseline, bright as a flag. We plant tomorrow in exhausted air. Hands still working, hands still raised. Faith on empty, courage unfazed. Say our names whole, no edit, no gloss. We bloom through concrete and pay that cost. Lunch tickets printed like lottery slips. Textbooks torn with the tape on the tips. Leaky roof choir over algebra shame. Steel charts satin in chalk dust flame. HBCU dream in a thrifted coat. Pale grant stitched like a victory note. Tassel turns, mama's knees say thanks. First gen thunder and folding bank ranks. HR smiles with a culture quiz. We trim our names to the scanner says is. Code switch tongue for a door that's thin. Excellence folded in a coffee tin. Graveyard shift with a side of some prayer. Hotspot glow on a midnight stare. Stack small yes in the mortgage keys. Hang first start where the landlord sees. Call who holds roof when the storm runs mean. Response aunties with pots in the countertop lean. Who braids hope when the block says no. Braiders and barbers with word of mouth flow. What keeps time when the clocks don't care? Drumline faith in the public square. County clinic with a plastic chair hem. Cold socks blinking like fight not dim. Food desert aisles with sugar for cure. We read the labels and quietly endure. Court mail stacks by the kitchen sink. Bail like a mountain, rage like a bling. We pass the plate till the brother's free. Lobby choir hums in a stubborn key. Say Brianna fool, say Trayvon home. Candle wax rivers, a nation's soul. Strollers and sneakers in the midnight road. Feet foul motions the court should know. Know your rights cards in the denim fold. Group text bloom when the sirens scold. We map our safety and block by block. Check on each other, knocked in knock. If the weight gets loud, we carry and sing. Beat grief to a drum, give pain no wing. Black as a baseline, bright as a flag. We plant tomorrow in exhausted air. Hands still working, hands still raised. Faith on empty, courage unfazed. Say our names whole, no edit, no gloss. We bloom through concrete and pay that cost. Granddad's knuckles with gospel and brick. Built whole rooms from a hymn and a pick. Grandma's ledger ran casserole math. Fed 5 families down one narrow path. Black girl CFO with a cold up crown. Line item love holds a whole block down. Black boy coder in a night shift glow. Push new worlds through a firewall snow. Nurse on call with a 30-hour heart. Teacher with tape making library start. Father on Zoom with a toddler class. Mother on mute moving mountains of glass. We want more life than survival scenes. Policy, muscle, and collective means. Budget the love that the spreadsheets miss. Sign it in ink, legislators can't twist. When the moon clocks out and buses yawn, we count bright reasons to press on. Not borrow shine or the fame. Just breathe backbone in a first name flame. If tomorrow asks, what armor you bring? We say quiet-fed lungs and a lion wing. Black as a baseline, white as a crown. American rooted, we won't back down. Street lights blink like tired gods on poles. Storm drains gossip in metallic rows. Crosswalk ribs ticking under shoes. Midnight breath writes foggy news. Payphone cradle like a halo dent. Sticker history cement on cement. Every curb a paragraph, every brick a sigh. We learn to read the city with a side eye. The streets don't sleep, they simmer and hum. Teach you a language the classroom shun. We stitch our hope where the footprints run. Turn grit to gold in the barrel of the sun. If the night's got teeth and the morning's late, we double knot dreams and negotiate. Yeah, the streets throw dice we can't control, but we count our losses and keep our soul.
oh. Graffiti constellations orbit brick. Every tag a timestamp drip by tick. Bodega bells sing quarter tone hymns. Cash guard counters with cathedral hymns. Mailbox moons with flyers taped. Talent show arrows from dreams escape. Bench press burdens in the park bench set. OGs coaching rookies through the debt. A cracked lens camera on a deli shelf. Caught a handshake deal with your former self. You promised to block, you'll be back at dawn to pick up the courage you left half drawn. Pie hole mirror show upside down skies. Rain tambourines on the taxi's eyes. We shuffle our chances like cards gone soft. Then build a new fate from the scaffold loft. Kids trade shortcuts like family heirlooms. Map new routes through construction fumes. If time runs thin, we stretch the minute. Paper plane, hope with phone numbers in. Streets don't sleep, they simmer and hum. Teach you a language that classroom shun. We stitch our hope where the footprints run. Turn grit to gold in the barrel of the sun. If the night's got teeth and the morning's late, we double knot dreams and negotiate. Yeah, the streets throw dice we can't control, but we count our losses and keep our soul. Hoodie weather LED hum. 2-job heartbeat on a budget drum. Receipts in pockets like paper songs. Rent day arithmetic on borrowed poems. Moms turn coupons into simmering grace. Dads glue souls for the sneaker race. Grandma cures colds with lemon and clove. Neighbors keep watch like a hand in glove. Block captain text roll call please. Check on Miss May, she need those keys. Mutual aid from a hatchback trunk. Rice and dignity stacked and sunk. Transit scripture in tracks and signs. We memorize transfers like sacred lines. If the last train goes and the cab's a joke, we walk in chorus through fear and smoke. Closed gate rattles on the bakery grin. Flower wakes early, the pigeons spin. Coffee fog curls like a blessing wand. We button our courage against the storm. Past keeps calling from a payphone tone. We let it ring, we're grown, we're grown. Laundromat cipher by the dry rope. Spin cycle bars with a nickel float. Skater sign cursive on a handrail spine. Mist in land on the 10th design. Bike messiah in a P-fluid sass. Bless the block with a pedal flash. Nurse on a scooter with a shift on him. Post like a drum in the city's limb. Pop-up markets under scaffold ribs. Vendors translate hunger in the ad-libs. Edge control thrones and braided crowns. Confidence stitch while the sun goes down. We fell out loud, then iterate clean. Ball a ladder, sand the scene. Scrapping the structure, rusting the art. A blueprint beating in a weatherproof heart. The streets don't sleep, they simmer and hum. Teach you a language a classroom shun. We stitch our hope where the footprints run. Turn grit to gold in the barrel of the sun. If the night's got teeth and the morning's late, we double knot dreams and negotiate. Yeah, the streets throw dice we can't control, but we count our losses and keep our soul. Summer hydrant crowns a block with rain. Kids wear halos and a stainless chain. When the sign's name it's on a bus stop glass. Palms leave hearts that refuse to pass. Blackout candles and repurposed jars. Stories float up like basement stars. Group chat siren, you home, I'm good. Pin drop maps of a living wood. Every alley's written in future tense. Every setback, scaffold sense. We measure wealth by the hands we hold. Street math, profit, and human gold. If City Hall forgets our beat, we loop the rhythm from street to street. From stoop to skyline, count it off. 1 for the grit, 2 for the cough, 3 for the dream that won't clock out, 4 for the voices that drown the doubt. Shutters yawn like steel tongue whales. Forklifts drum on the loading rails. Breakfast smoke writes cursive rise. Sun tips hats to the working eyes. Tie your laces, square your soul. Step to the metronome under control. If tomorrow asks who sets the beat, say we do here on these streets. We do here on these streets.
Street lights, hits like hot grease popping. Front porch prayers keep the backlash stopping. Grandma's vinyl on a needle of hope. Blue note moon with a Sunday best coat. Mailbox gossip, barbershop law. Clipper fade wisdom in a tight skin draw. Choir row breeze on the back row pew. Baseline butter when the saints come through. I'm from the drumline heart, brass band bones. Black top sermons turn cracks to thrones. 808 thunder with a choir in the core. We fighting rhythm and we heal on the floor. Hands to the sky, 2 feet in the ground. Turn heavy, hits degree in the gold brick sound. Say my name plain, no discount crown. I came up swinging, I don't back down. Mama stressed a dollar like a Sunday dress. Pressed out the wrinkles, still look blessed. Auntie's on the stoop with a peach cobbler laugh. Uncle kept time on a domino graph. Juneteenth banners on the cul-de-sac breeze. Kids jump rope singing ABCs. HBCU cadence in a ribcage drum. Snare line clean when the pep bands come. I learned my math on the rent due clock. Counted each second till the fear turned stock. Patch cold nights with a thrift store flame. Sign my oath in the government name. Corner store rings with a bell so thin. Coupon choir say come on in. We flipped the struggle like a B-side cut. Made hope spin smooth where the groove got stuck. If they load those dice with a rigged up tip, we sand that table and rebuild what's built. No pleas for the storms that stole our sun. We march with tubers till the clouds go numb. I'm from the drumline heart, brass band bone. Black top sermons turn cracks to thrones. 808 thunder with a choir in the core. We fighting rhythm and we heal on the floor. Hands to the sky, 2 feet in the ground. Turn heavy history read in the gold brick sound. Say my name plain, no discount crown. I came up swinging, I don't back down. Granddad's palms like kill bake brick. Build whole rooms from a hymn in the pit. Told me keep truth where the price gets steep. Don't point your tongue, just a bargain for sleep. We had shoebox banks by the radiator hum. Pennies learn patience, $10 would come. Quiet direction to count 1, 2, 3. Every amen set a prisoner free. Black boy joy with a crease in the ones. Still two-stepping where the trouble runs. Block party grills and a crate top DJ. Cookout smoke spelling we okay. Industry doors kept saying later, so I built the lobby out the service elevator. Posted my lines on a plywood stage, now the whole zip code chant my page. Call who hold steady when the night gets loud. We aspire, we hold steady, shoulders proud. What's the armor when the rumor got teeth? Faith in the middle and truth underneath. What's the plan when the road says halt? Pray then pivot, make grace the vault. Deacon with a limp, still stomps on 2. Tambourine thunder, shake a doubt in you. Usher with a fan on a gossip breeze. Holy Ghost step in your house, no knees. We plant little gardens in the windowsill. Turn small greens to a big time meal. Sister with a LSC, satin and grit. Edges on point, P&L legit. I'm a slow cook groove in a pressure pot world. Oak barrel voice with the flag unfurled. Write contracts down in a backbone font. Promise myself the future I want. If yesterday calls with a house robe tone, let it keep ringing, I'm grown on my own. New day jacket with a custom fit. Double stitch courage in the world's fair kit. I'm from the drumline heart, brass band bone. Black top sermons turn cracks to thrones. 808 thunder with a choir in the core. We fighting rhythm and we heal on the floor. Hands to the sky, 2 feet in the ground. Turn heavy history in the gold brick sound. Say my name plain, no discount crown. I came up swinging, I don't back down. Black girl magic with press on crowns. Boardroom glide in the hand-me-downs. Cousin with the lokes like a comet's tail. Rice whole books in a county fair jail. We invest in hugs like a dividend tree. Pay out love on a tax-free spree. Barbershop choir hum stay true. Line up faith when the fade looks new. Glitches on Friday, church shoes clean. Saturday scrimmage, Sunday serene. We turn our scars to a marching band chart. Every note paid with a working class heart. When the sun clocks in through a rusted blind, we count bright reasons for a sharpened mind. Not borrow shine or secondhand praise. We write our names in the labor of days. If tomorrow asks what weapon you bring, I say quiet fed breath in the lion wing. Black as a baseline, bright as a crown. American rooted, we don't back down. We don't back down. We don't back down. We don't back down. Don't back down.
Neon brews on a roadside chapel. Gospel aesthetic in the motel's apple. Draw a Bible open with a lipstick note. Count every shadow, then learn to float. Mirror like a witness with a fingerprint stain. Receipts of the soul in a pocket of pain. I knock on my chest like a wooden door. Who's there? Your truth, come and say more. 7 little storms in a Sunday suit. Tap dance circles while I hide the proof. If sin is a ledger with ink that bleeds, stamp it with light, then plant new seeds. I'm not my fault, I'm the vows I keep. Watering courage where thorns run deep. Flip on the lamp, watch the wolves lose shape. I walk out freer than the chains I break. Pride wore mirrors like medals I won. Ground so heavy it eclipsed my sun. Spoke like a monarch to a hungry choir. Yielded my name in a counterfeit fire. But dying is honest when it bows to serve. Strength is a road with a humble curve. I learned that glory is a borrowed flame. It burns much cleaner when you bless a name. Envy is a thrift store TV glow. Shows me a life with a flawless bow. Why not me on the loop at 2? Scrolling up feasts that I can't choose. So I bless their harvest and tend my field. Measure my progress by wounds that heal. Some gold whisper, some gold hide. So I found my treasure where my patience resides. Confession is a locksmith clicking in the rain. Click, turn, open, let out the pain. Shame is a rumor my past keys fed. Truth is a drum in my ribcage bed. 7 little storms in a Sunday suit. Tap dance circles while I hide the proof. If sin is a ledger with ink that bleeds, stamp it with light, then plant new seeds. I'm not my fault, I'm the vows I keep. Watering courage where thorns run deep. Flip on the lamp, watch the wolves lose shape. I walk out freer than the chains I break. Wrath keeps score with a cold black pen. Files every slight to ignite again. Tongue like a match on gasoline pride. Bridges collapse that my feet still need. But fire can be furnace when you fix it same. Forge steel focus, not friendly flame. Aim at the system that stars the street. Cut through the rock without cutting a beat. So this velvet with a lullaby mouth. Says you'll start Monday and turns me south. Couch like a harbor for a ship that won't sail. Dreams on layaway collecting stale. So I clock in minutes on a stubborn spine. Lay brick by breath in a steady line. Tiny disciplines, pennies of will. Stack till a mountain grows out of the still. Zinc top candles like runway marks. Tears map exits through motel darks. If grace is voltage I can't afford, I borrow a spark from a neighbor's cord. Greed shakes hands with a charming thief. Charges a mission for basic relief. Counts up blessings like chips, the hoard turns love to receipt and mercy to score. I open my fist, the math turn wild. Half fed a stranger to the half smile. River stay living by letting go. Closed hand dams never learn to flow. Gluttony isn't just knives and pies. It's binge fed noise and attention high. Stuffing the silence with headline wine. Numb to the flavor of an honest time. So I fast from frenzy, taste what's true. Chew slow minutes till they bloom like dew. Table for one with the word and breath. Hunger made holy is starving death. 7 little storms in a Sunday suit. Tap dance circles while I hide the proof. If sin is a ledger with ink that bleeds, stamp it with light, then plant new seeds. I'm not my fault, I'm the vows I keep. Watering courage where thorns run deep. Flip on the lamp, watch the wolves lose shape. I walk out freer than the chains I break. I list my wrongs like groceries queued. Bagging with labels not reused. Compost the lies, let lessons feed. Turn busted plots into living seed. If guilt is a storm and grace is a door, I track the thunder then mop the floor. Practice is penance that builds a bridge. Repair is a chorus on a faithful ridge. 7 little storms in a Sunday suit. Tap dance circles while I hide the proof. If sin is a ledger with ink that bleeds, stamp it with light then plant new seeds. I'm not my fault, I'm the vows I keep. Watering courage where thorns run deep. Flip on the lamp, watch the wolves lose shape. I walk out freer than the chains I break. Neon stutter turns daylight thin. I inhale courage, exhale sin. Kill the lamp, lift the blinds. Late on this morning, audit my mind. If grace is water and truth the road, I'll carry both till I clear this load. Sin show the map of where I've been. Mercy's the house I'm walking in. Sodium rain stitches the precinct glass. Scan of snow ticks, seconds that pass. Badge like a mirror, oath like a seed. Blue waters promise when the streets bleed. Grandma's lamp at a window ledge. Dispatcher maps fear to a language edge. Boots meet puddles, radio spark. Where's the line between safe and star? Blue lights spin, the city holds tight. Piece of pressure in the jaws of night. If laws are promised, say it clear. Protect the people more than the gear. Hands up truth, hands down pride. Live with calm when the storms collide. Build that trust, don't snap that thread. Serve the living, honor the dead. Graveyard briefing, priest reports. Coffee breath, a stack of courts. Some wear the badge for a mentor's hand. Some for a pension, some for the land. Body cams blink like restless stars. Policy towers, procedural bars. Door crack open, voices flare. You could cool the room or scorch the air. Power is voltage, grounded first. Measure your muscle by who you nurse. Ask for names, ask what they need. Tone can cauterize or feed. If fear's the fuse and pride's the spark. Train the hand that holds the dark. Culture is steel beneath the ink. Rewrite the reflex so duty can think. Blue light spin, the city holds tight. Piece of pressure in the jaws of night. If laws are promised, say it clear. Protect the people more than the gear. Hands up truth, hands down pride. Led with calm when the storms collide. Build that trust, don't snap that thread. Serve the living, honor the dead. We want patrols that know our names. Coach the lead, diffuse the flames. Barbershop nod, corner store chat. Let's parade armor, more where we at. Crisis calls need medics and care. Not just cuffs for a public despair. Pair social workers when trauma blooms. Bring trained voices to crowded rooms. Publish the numbers, discipline fair. No hush agreements in stale back air. Whistle the wrong, protect the right. Good cops glow when the bad lose sight. What's a shield when trust runs thin? Response with receipts and courage within. Where does safety honestly start? Policy bones and a listening heart. How do we mend what history tore? Train, reform, and hear much more. I've seen an officer buy kids lunch. I've seen a stop collapse with one wrong punch. Filmed a scene that bent the law. Held a friend whose breath ran raw. Accountability isn't hate, it's air. Space for the oath to live out fair. Qualified trust is earned, not owed. Paid by restraint when temper's low. Community cameras aren't your foe. They're lighthouse beams that help you roll. Get it right, the block will sing. Get it wrong, sirens sting. Blue light spin, the city holds tight. Piece of pressure in the jaws of night. If laws are promised, say it clear. Protect the people more than the gear. Hands up truth, hands down pride. Led with calm when the storms collide. Build that trust, don't snap that thread. Serve the living, honor the dead. Recruit on character, screen for bias. Stress test choices when stakes run highest. Role play heat till calm feels true. Measure restraint like heroes do. Rotate beats so blinders fade. Pair crisis teams where calls get made. Union for safety, not for shields. That very facts the footage yields. Promote the sergeants who cool the blaze. Reward decisions that save more days. Reps in a council, chairs in a ring. Plain language rights everyone can bring. Participatory budgets under bright lights. Track every dollar to daily rights. Kids learn civics on bleacher rows. Ask better questions than yes or no's. Officer signs, the same small print. Respect is currency, stamped in flame. Blue light spin, the city holds tight. Piece of pressure in the jaws of night. If laws are promised, say it clear. Protect the people more than the gear. Hands up truth, hands down pride. Led with calm when the storms collide. Build that trust, don't snap that thread. Serve the living, honor the dead. Dawn wipe sirens from the window's face. Street sweep hums through a sleepless case. If justice is blind, let mercy steer. Ask the question that pulls us near. What keeps you safe? What keeps you whole? Write that answer on badge and soul. When law means love in the public square, that's the uniform every heart can wear.